The U.S. may respond to cyber attacks with the military. Julian Barnes joins us now from Washington, D.C. to explain what that means. It sounds serious. Presumably they're not talking about cyber attacks by 14-year-old boys in the suburbs. They're talking about something more serious than that.
That's right. I mean, when a cyber attack that would prompt a military response would be something major, something that, say, shuts down a power grid, disrupts the economy, or injures people, so something big, something much bigger than we've seen so far.
And Julian, if I'm a cyber hacker, I gotta figure I'm sophisticated enough to be able to cover my tracks. How are we going to know where to drop the missile?
Listen, attribution is the big problem here. It becomes it's very hard to figure out who's done a cyber attack. But the Pentagon is getting better at this. They're getting faster at this. And the big attacks are going to require some state sponsorship, some foreign intelligence service helping out. And therefore, you get a bigger target than just a 14-year-old in his basement.
Why is the Pentagon telling us this now?
Well, we have today the release of the first Pentagon cyber strategy. This is a first hack at coming up with a cyber defense strategy. This one is very much focused on defenses. It doesn't say that much about the times that the Pentagon would take offensive action. But we're talking about it today because that's what's next. That's where this strategy is going from here. That's what the Pentagon is discussing. How do you deter that big cyber attack?
Okay, so Julian, are we going to see the Pentagon trying to flex its muscles? Are we going to be shortly looking at some opportunity where the Pentagon is going to say, man, DEFCON 5 on the next cyber attack, and we're just going to blow, even if it turns out to be a 14-year-old boy, we're just going to blow that guy out of the water just to show we can?
Well, I don't think we're going to see that right away. But you know what General Haas Cartwright, the vice chairman of the Joint Chiefs, said this morning? He said right now we're about 90% focused on our defenses. In the next decade, he wants to see the U.S. 10% on defense and 90% on deterrence or offense.
Okay. And also in the story, there's news that a, quote, foreign intelligence service, end quote, had stolen 24,000 files from a U.S. defense contractor. That announcement is a little bit bad news, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. We don't know enough details about this yet to find out, how important a weapon system was this, how important was the breach. They're characterizing it as large, but not the largest ever. They said that it will require some reworking of this weapon system, some redesign to ensure that its security is not compromised in the future. But this is the kind of reason they're boosting their cyber defenses. Defense contractors are hit on a daily basis by foreign intelligence services trying to steal our technology, and they want to put a stop to that.
I bet they do. Quite right. So thank you very much, Julian Barnes with the Wall Street Journal in Washington, D.C.